what is one misconception that you think that people have about breath work? I know we talked about the painful feelings and things coming up, but what's another one if you could think of one?
Let's see. A misconception about breath work. Wow. I can think of a gamut of them. I mean, I really can because, again, it depends on what you're consuming. You might see something on social media or something like that, and you're like, what is this crazy woo woo? Who
Right,
knows?
right,
Whatever, because, again, everybody's coming to it different. Some people are
right,
really spiritual with what they're looking for.
right.
Some people are very black and white and they want to know exactly the
what's
benefits,
what's
and,
happening and
they
what
want
we're
to read a
doing?
book on it, which is. That's all welcome. So I think it's more about, yeah, I don't know about a specific misconception, but it's more about don't feel like you have to push yourself into anything, right? Find something
Right.
that like feels right to you, kind of trust your gut.
Yeah.
And, you can always try something and, you don't have to do it again
Yeah.
if
I
it's
mean, there
not
have
for
been
you.
times in our breathwork sessions where, you've encouraged me to push a little harder and breathe
For
a little.
sure.
And I am
When that,
like,
yeah,
and I went in, I've come in and told you, like, Katie, I kept the appointment. I'm emotionally spent.
yeah,
I
don't
will
push
not
me
be
today.
going far. Do not push me today. I need to relax.
Yeah.
And, but I still showed up.
Yeah, you just said it there too, what I think, and this is easier said than done, but just also like, just always advocate for yourself.
Yes.
I'm a practitioner.
Yes.
Maybe I'm teaching a group of people, it could be a one on one or a group
Right.
session. So I'm teaching that, but again, you are allowed to ask for what you need.
Yep.
As I hear in a lot of classes now, which I love, yoga
Yes.
teachers, anybody, it's like, I'm going to teach this, but if you feel like
Yes.
doing something different, go for it. That doesn't upset me. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to make sure you're safe and I'm going to hold this room. But yeah, you're an adult. You
Right.
can choose like this isn't for me right now, or I'd like to do this a little differently.
Yeah. I love that you said that. So, I mean, essentially, you know, I think that's a really big thing is advocating for yourself. We are all wise. Our bodies are wise. And so I like to say that, like, if you wake up and you're feeling some kind of way, and and you get into a session that you're in and it's just not resonating. It's
Yeah.
just, then do something different.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've been in a workout class before, and it was just not, it wasn't that it was hard. It wasn't that it wasn't, it was something that used to resonate with me. But honestly, I was in there and I just wasn't feeling it. And I walked out 10 minutes into the class. I was just like, not really feeling it today. So I think that self advocation is really, really, like, you've got to advocate for yourself.
Yeah. And every one of those experiences, there's something to learn from it.
Yeah.
Notice it. Why did I want to leave? What was I
Yeah.
feeling that day? Like it can really teach you a lot. And then to not feel shame or guilt for
Right.
that as well. Because I think
Right.
it's a balance we talked about, like between pushing yourself. Because hey, I
Yes.
want to heal. I want to work on this. I want to do
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Yes, there is a part of let's push, but there's also a part if that's just not okay. We've pushed enough, or
Yeah.
that's not what I'm feeling today. Totally acceptable too. We've got to accept ourselves,
We do. And
Yeah.
I think, well, and I also think, and again, we're not all as human beings monolithic, right? So we all have different experiences with these different modalities. But I will say for myself that one of the things that's really, one of the things that I think, benefited from what with this breath work, is advocating for myself, also tapping into my intuition. So I honestly don't think that I would have been able to walk out of that class had I would have not had a series of, like, breath work,
Hmm.
light therapy, um, because I would have been like, I'm gonna just push through, and
Yep.
just, I need to work out today.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is like, it wasn't even about the workout. It was more energetic for me.
Hmm.
It was, something was off.
Yeah.
And I got in my car and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not driving with this.
Yeah. And for some of us, especially depending on what our background is or, the traumas that we maybe have been through, it's that autonomy, right? I get to choose.
I get to choose, right?
I
And
don't have to do
you
what's
don't
being
have to do
forced
what's been
upon
forced
me.
upon you.
If this is really uncomfortable, I
That's
get to
right.
choose to do something different. And again, for certain people, that wouldn't be the thing. Their thing is, I need to push myself, I need to do this. But yeah,
Yeah.
having that autonomy as
Yeah.
I can trust my own gut to do what I need to do for myself. That in itself is a major healing,
Yeah.
step.
Well, and also just getting out of your head too. I mean, because that right there is like getting into the body personified.
Yeah, this is what I need right now. I don't need to figure out why.
Yeah.
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 Again, that balance of where are you at?
Yeah.
Take it as it comes, but
Yes.
yeah, lessons in all of it.